Listen, man, this industry is full of fakes. It's the truth. Well, the magic question is, how do you know what's real versus what's fugazi? Stay tuned, y'all, because in this video, we'll discern through all of the fake stuff and figure out if the trader you're looking at is real or probably a fake. Alright guys, so if you tuned into this video, you're probably used to the Forex industry, and one of the things that may stick out at you, especially in the beginning, is how many fakes there are out there. And if you haven't gotten scammed already, then you probably can get scammed if you don't listen to what I have to tell you when it comes to the fakes in this industry. In my first 3 months of trading, I got scammed. That's right. In the very beginning, you're trying to make it work, you're trying to figure out trading, and then you try to find ways to expedite the process, and you end up trusting people who promise that they could flip your account and promise you huge returns on investments on your account, and in reality it's all a ploy just to take your money. And trust me, I know who would fall for this type of stuff, but the reality is when you're desperate and when you get to a point where you're trying to make the money so fast, you're going to be susceptible to this. And honestly, what really got me is that the person had the lifestyle. They were showing off the lifestyle. They were showing off the different types of luxury cars and luxury watches. They were showing profits. They were showing it all. And really, as a trader, this is where you got to be careful to not get caught up. Many scammers out there know that you are going to be enamored with the lifestyle, and many of them know that if they can show you enough of the lifestyle, enough of the luxury, enough of the profits, that maybe, just maybe, they'll find a couple desperate people where they could take their money. But also going even farther than that, there are certain people in the industry where you think that they're mentors and they're great traders, but honestly they're faking as well. They're faking the profits that they're showing you, and believe it or not, they're even faking the withdrawals. Sometimes we tend to think that if a trader can show you withdrawals, it must mean that they're real. Wrong. That can be faked as well, guys. Very little things can't be faked in this industry. So again, going to that main question, how do I know what's real versus what's fugazi? Well, let's start with number one. The first thing you want to do is discern their knowledge. Honestly, anyone that you deem to be some type of mentor or somebody you wish to learn from, they should be able to show you clues of their knowledge without you having to pay first for their services. Now, whether they have a YouTube page, whether they have Instagram that they drop content on, either way, they should be dropping samples of their knowledge that you are already getting value from. If they're always pushing for you to just buy their course or buy their signals or just buy this and buy that without sharing any kind of samples of their knowledge, then you should probably be skeptical, because you really don't know if this person is being truthful or not. They can show you screenshots of profits, they can show you screenshots of withdrawals, but if they're not sharing their actual knowledge or samples of their knowledge, then it's going to be very hard for you to determine if this person is real or not. Moving on to the second thing. The next thing you want to do is you want to follow their track record. Now, if they trade live, that's a great thing. If they're sharing their trade breakdowns, that's awesome. If they're sharing their entry points and exit points, awesome. Look at all of this information and dive through it. Try to understand for yourself what this trader is doing, where they're entering, where they're exiting, what setups they're usually taking, and see if that is consistent over time. Ultimately, if this trader is profitable, then that also must mean that this trader must be consistent in the manner in which they're entering and exiting the market, in the manner in which that they're going to take the setups that are provided to them. And the last thing is, people can fake their own success, but it's very hard to fake other people's success. Look for testimonials, and if possible, try to reach out to the people who's giving those testimonials. Try to reach out to the people who have benefited directly from this particular trader. This is how you know who's real or not, because the reality is, if they're such a great trader and they're willing to provide their services and their knowledge, then traders who learn from them and traders who are products of their services should also be winning as well. Now, if there isn't any track record of anyone who's winning, then yeah, you probably have a problem there. But ultimately, the person who's successful does not have to do much or even say much, because those who have benefited from him or her will say it for them. People are usually not shy to share their testimonials when their lives have been changed. And if that's the case and they're learning from the person you wish to learn from, then you should probably listen to what they have to say about that person. So look, guys, the whole point of this is not to bash anybody who's into luxury cars, who's into luxury items, who is showing off their Forex lifestyle. Ultimately, I know a lot of us are into that as well. I know I am. But the only thing, that shouldn't be the only thing that's pushed out. Bypass all of that and look for the real value. And that's how you know if somebody is real versus somebody who's just fugazi. So while you guys are out there, again, remember, this is a journey. It takes time. Don't try to rush it, because you're gonna end up in bad situations. You'll end up getting scammed. You'll end up losing money. Be careful out there and look for value, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.